Libra, so for you, this full moon is highlighting your 1st and 7th house axis. That's marriage and business partnerships, relationships of all sorts, other people in general, as well as your 1st house being yourself, your physical body, your nourishment, your need to like succeed, and what's necessary for you to survive as a person on a physical level. Excuse me. So this full moon could be highlighting the fact that you've been focused too much on yourself and you need to be focused more on a partnership, or you need to be focused more on yourself when it's been all about your marriage, your relationship. This could be highlighting a need to end things as they are regarding your relationship, because Libra does represent relationships. Okay, and this is happening in your 7th house. So this is, you are Libra. Okay, so this is the super moon in Libra, super moon. This is a big significant moon, and it's happening in your 1st and 7th house axis. 7th house is ruled by Libra, so there seems to be a lot of emphasis on your love life right now, and versus you and where you feel like you stand out in the world. Maybe there's some conflict going on in the home life where you, like I said, with a lover or someone that you're in it could be a business partnership too. Any kind of close relationship where you feel like you haven't been able to express yourself, or when you do, there's a problem. So the overall energy is the 9 of Wands reversed. I really see this as you kind of getting over the mental burden, like you kind of avoiding some level of stress. Maybe there's something that does stress you out. Maybe you're just kind of numb to it right now. Representing you is the excuse me, I have these cards backwards. Representing you is the 7 of Swords with the World card. So you could be missing someone, but the communication could have been off. You could have found out about some lying, some level of deception. This could be with a karmic partner. This could be with a soulmate, someone that you're with, that you were really close to for years, for a long time, and maybe you miss them. But I kind of see this as you're kind of trying to avoid being caught up again, or like being entrapped in like some kind of mind game. Coming towards you is the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So this is kind of explaining that there's a start that's possible between you and someone else, but there could be problems with it, like stubbornness, something regarding the wands always represent sex or sexual relationships, so something regarding the sex could be, or intimacy in general could be a problem. There could have been a problem with infidelity or something like that going on, and I think that there's like concern that this would still be a problem, even though you miss this person with that World card representing you. In the outcome, there's the King of Wands. You guys definitely reunite. There's definitely sex, love, and passion here. This could be for the better. The thing is, I think it's going to be in favor of the King, meaning the more masculine energy is going to be their way, and maybe you as the Libra, you guys are known to kind of just do what's for the greater good of two people getting along, and you're known as peacemakers. So sometimes you could be pushovers. I'm not saying you're going to be pushover in the outcome, but I'm saying that like the dominant person is going to win out. It's going to be their way. It could be for the for the better, for the right reasons though. Let's drop the card in my bowl. The Oracle card of advice I pulled for you, Libra, is laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? So just relax, have some fun. Maybe this one thing this person does provide for you is a sense of, like, they make you laugh, and maybe you just miss that. You just miss being able to relax and kick back. Maybe this full moon is highlighting the fact that you've been uptight lately. You need to loosen up. Hey Scorpio. So this happy Libra super moon. This super moon is going to be highlighting your 12th and 6th house axis. So you could be lonely right now, spending too much time by yourself, and now there's a need to kind of like, you could be spending time in isolation, doing a lot of, like, I don't know, smoking a lot of weed, I'm doing a lot of, I don't know, whatever, and you just are feeling like, damn, I kind of been in the slump, like I need to get out there back in the real world, like I have no routine. What day is it? You're kind of like in that vibe. Or vice versa, maybe like too much hardcore in the daily life, and you're finding that you need to balance both. You need to balance, you know, like time to just kick back and just lay in bed, and time when it's time to be productive and get up and brush your teeth. You seem to be having a difficult time managing that at this time. That sounds like depression, but we'll get into your reading. This is for love though. So the Sun card in reverse is saying that there's definitely a level of feeling like you're not happy, feeling just, you know, I don't know, the sun's not out, so you're not a happy camper really. Like the overall energy is sadness, sorry to say. Representing you is the Seven of Cups reversed. There could be something that you were confused about before, or maybe you were kind of seeing things in a haze, you know, using those rose-colored goggles, and now you're seeing things clearly and it's not feeling too good. Now you're waking up to reality and it's kind of just like, damn, this sucks. Coming towards you is the Knight of Cups reversed. Someone that's emotionally distant, insensitive, even abusive or manipulative. They could have seemed nice at first, but now they're just straight up like cold-hearted. The outcome, you have the Two of Wands in the reverse. There could be a timeout between you. Like you might need to take time to separate, or maybe there's a big fallout, like a fight. It seems temporary though. I could clarify that though, because that's kind of heavy, Scorpio. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be about money. This could be about pressure at home, and maybe you're working hard, and maybe you, like I said, you're with the 6th and 12th house axis thing. This kind of is giving me the same vibe. Like everyday routine is kind of getting in the way of like bed routine or isolation time. Even like, you know, also Neptunian energy, 12th house also represent like unconditional love. So maybe someone that you really care about is feeling like you work too much, or maybe you work hard and someone that you really care about doesn't understand that. When you do get home, they're really demanding. You got some good shit could happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. So maybe you do need to spend more time. Scratch that. I just think that this is really just saying that you need to be more grateful, and the depression is probably not solving anything. The drinking too much is probably not solving anything. Smoking, you know, doing too much of whatever you're doing, you know, to basically numb the pain isn't helping, and you're basically numbing yourself to some good shit. Maybe you also have children that are missing out on you, or maybe you have a great pastime or something you're really talented at that you're missing out on because you're too worried about a relationship that's not going anywhere, or a lover that's being, like I said, somewhat abusive. Anyway, that's all I have for you, Scorpio. Happy Libra full moon. Hey Sag, happy full moon in Libra. This full moon is highlighting your 5th and 11th house axis, so there could be issues regarding like your children and your creativity, your self-expression, your ego, your sense of, you know, vitality is being confronted by your belief system, your organizations, or even what you hope to accomplish in the future. You could be feeling like damn, like I want to do this, I want to go to this party real quick, you know, for instance, but damn, I really wanted to I have to take this exam, and this is a course that really means a lot to me. I'm studying something that means a lot. You know, that could be one way to play out these online courses. You know, my kids need me and I'm having to study online. There could be like, because, you know, 11th house also represents the internet and technology. So there could be a need for you to do something technology based, but things regarding your children or your creativity is kind of, they're heading their standoff. So this full moon is highlighting you need to balance those things out, not really sacrifice one for another, but just Libra's all about balance, equality. So let's get into your love reading. You have the Hierophant as the overall energy. It's in the upright. A relationship is basically on your mind, Sagittarius. So you could basically, I could see this is unconventional. You know, you can maybe want more than one person. That's not unconventional for Sagittarius. Representing you is the Queen of Swords. You're being pretty much clear and honest with people about what you want. Maybe you don't want to lead people on, or you don't want to like let I kind of get the feeling so far that you're looking into something more polyamorous, or even being more open-minded with how your relationship plays out, but you're kind of still making the play-by-play, like how you feel like things should go. Coming towards you is the Five of Cups, and with the Five of Cups with the Seven of Swords. So there could be communication that's just pissing you off or upsetting you, or you're acting like it's not bothering you more than it is. You're letting on like something isn't really affecting you, but it really is bothering you. And you're maybe kind of, you gonna cry on a card type shit. And the outcome, you got the Knight of Cups here. So maybe someone plays makeup with you, but sometimes I really don't feel like the deepness of this card, like with the King of Cups. So maybe this person just could be telling you what you want to hear, even. Which could just be that you want more emotional availability, you want someone to show that they care, or literally could be telling you whatever you want to hear. Advice that I pull, the advice card, oracle card that I pull for you is some good shit is about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. Maybe take the truth for now. I would still keep my eyes open, and I don't see a level of emotional dependency. I kind of see you being manipulative. So maybe they're saying this is working out in your favor. Sagittarius, you're so mischievous.